Hey guys, I have a book haul to share with you today. So I feel like I've not done a book haul in a long time. The last one I did was a Christmas related one, but other than that, I think it's still been a pretty long time since just a regular, non-Christmas book haul. So yeah, let's get going. I have 10 books here that I want to share with you guys. Some of these books I have actually already read. That's how far behind I am with doing book hauls. The first book I have here is The Miniaturist by Lizzie Borden. And yeah, this book, it takes place in 1686 in Amsterdam, and it follows this young woman. She gets married to this wealthy trader. And yeah, as a wedding gift to her, her husband gives her this cabinet-sized replica of their home. And so what she does, she wants to furnish this little replica, so she engages the services of a miniaturist. An elusive and enigmatic, that word is so hard to pronounce, artist whose tiny creations mirror their real-life counterparts in eerie ways. Ooh, so I don't know if this book is supposed to be a little creepy. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a scary book, or maybe it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about it. Because I've not really heard that it is a scary book, but yeah, the description makes it sound like it's scary. Like the little dolls, there's something really creepy about the little dolls in the house. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. But either way, this has definitely been a book that I've been very, very intrigued about. I love the cover of it. The plot sounds really great. And yeah, historical fiction, obviously. If it's historical fiction, you know I'm bound to pick it up eventually. Next, Catherine of Aragon, The True Queen by Alison Weir. And yeah, this book is book 1 in 6 Tudor Queens series, and so far Alison Weir has done 3 of these books. So yeah, I'm far behind. I need to collect them. Yeah, she's done Catherine of Aragon, she's done Anne Boleyn. The newest one that just came out was Jane Seymour. So yeah, I definitely want to pick up all of these. I love the 6 wives of Henry VIII, and yeah, that's what this is about. It's about the first wife of King Henry VIII, Catherine of Aragon. Yeah, the true queen, which, rightful title for her. Because all of these books, it has the wife's name and then a little subtitle. And yeah, I think that's kind of a good title to describe Catherine. You know, she kind of was the true queen in some ways. She was the embodiment of what a true queen should be. But yeah, Henry VIII just discarded her, just casually like that for Anne Boleyn. But yeah, definitely can't wait to start this book, get to all of the books. And yeah, I kind of just want to sit and compare all these to Philippa Gregory, because Philippa Gregory has already done something pretty similar. You know, she's gone through each of the wives, and yeah, I mean, not only Philippa Gregory, but numerous historical fiction authors have already covered the 6 wives of Henry VIII, so yeah, I'm just kind of curious what Alison Weir is going to do, her take, you know, how she's going to detail each of these wives. The Witches by Stacie Schiff. And if you can't already tell, this is historical nonfiction about the Salem witchcraft trials of 1692. I have already read this book, and I really liked it. Very compelling, very intriguing, and even me, because I'm pretty familiar with the Salem witchcraft trials. I've done research in the past. I've read numerous things about it. But yeah, even with this book, there were a lot of things that I was like, huh, I did not know that. That's very interesting. So yeah, I learned something new with this book, and yeah, very fascinating and heartbreaking, and yeah, the great thing that Stacie Schiff does with this book, I mean, not only is she talking about the witchcraft trials and the people who died, but she really gets into the nitty-gritty of Puritan life, Puritan society, the economics and the politics, and yeah, most importantly, religion, and yeah, a lot of these factors to try and deeply explain why the people who were accusing others of witchcraft, why they would have done what they did. The Players by Stephanie Cowell. And if you saw the subtitle of this novel, it is a novel of the young Shakespeare. And this says the 20th anniversary edition? Huh? Let me explain. First of all, I won this book through a Goodreads giveaway. So thank you, Goodreads. You know, and the thing is, though, the edition that Goodreads was showing that you were going to win was an entirely different cover, and I would have liked that edition over this edition, because this just looks like something I would buy for a college course. You know what I mean? I don't really like the style of this. But yeah, I wish I had got the other edition, unfortunately, but still, I should be grateful for winning a book to begin with. But yeah, it says the 20th anniversary edition. I have never heard of this book, and the thing is, I think this is like some sort of self-published book as well, because, yeah, there's just things in here, like the company and stuff, just the layout of the book. So yeah, it's like it's making it out like this is a big important book, like the 20th anniversary. I've never heard this book in my life. You guys, hopefully it's good. If it's the 20th anniversary, hopefully this is a good book. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. But yeah, this is about young Shakespeare. It's funny because when I did, this is how long ago I won this book. When I had won this book, the TNT television series Will had been airing, so I was definitely in a young Shakespeare mood, because that TV show was about a young William Shakespeare. So yeah, hopefully this is good. I've done this in the past where if I'm reading about young William Shakespeare, I'll get excited and I'll start thinking, oh, this is going to be like Shakespeare in Love. But I've been burned in the past, so I'm not going to get myself all hyped up about this book and make myself think, oh, this is going to be about you know, Shakespeare, like, and it'd be kind of reminiscent to Shakespeare in Love, you know, so yeah, I'm going to calm myself down because I may be disappointed with this book, but still, I hope this is really good. I'm really excited to read it nonetheless. I have a couple Star Wars related books here. I have Leia by Claudia Gray and Phasma by Delilah S. Dawson. I think my sister has already hauled these books previously, because she does a series of Star Wars related videos, and I think she's probably already hauled these. I don't know, so I'm not really going to talk about them too much, but yeah, what's to say? They're Star Wars books. Princess Leia and Captain Phasma. Yeah, I definitely want to read these in the future. I'm very, very intrigued, especially with the Phasma one, because she's one of those characters, she's barely even in the movies, but I think she probably has a deep, rich history that will be very interesting to read. See What I Have Done by Sarah Schmidt. This is a book that I have already read, and this is historical fiction about the Lizzie Borden murders. If you don't know what Lizzie Borden is about, in a small town in Massachusetts in the late 1800s, like 1890s, I want to say, a woman named Lizzie Borden. She supposedly, we don't know, maybe not. She was found innocent. That's the thing. She was found innocent, but I personally think she was guilty. But yeah, questionable. Did she axe murder her father and her mother-in-law? But yeah, I have already read this. I really liked it. Very fascinating to read. And I already have a book review of this up, so if you are interested in more details about it, I do recommend you go hit the book review for this. The Poisons Pilgrim by Oliver Poch. I am still probably massacring his name. Someone told me how to pronounce it once, and I can't remember. I'm going to have to try to look it back up again. But yeah, I finally have the complete series of this in regards to what is currently out, because there is a 7th book in the series coming out, I think sometime in May here in America, because I think it's already been released, you know, in Europe. But yeah, this is book 4 in this particular series. So yeah, I have the whole series now. I have previously read the first 3 books, and yeah, I did find like books 5 and 6, so I needed 4 obviously. So yeah, I'm ready to continue reading this series now, kind of binge my way through the rest of it, maybe in time for the 7th book in the series. But yeah, if you don't know what these books are about, they are historical fiction, and they take place in the 1600s. And where do they take place? I'm trying to remember where they take place. Like, I think it's a small town in, like, Bavaria or something, some sort of place like that. But yeah, it follows this hangman and his daughter and this local town physician and whatnot. And yeah, they're usually mystery thrillers of some sort, usually having something to do with a murder. Winter of the World by Ken Follett. And I have the complete trilogy of this now. This is book 2 in this particular series. So yeah, I think I'm ready to binge it now. I don't know when though, because these are giant books. These, oh my god, you guys, these books are humongous. This one is almost 1,000 pages long. Literally, almost 1,000 pages long. So yeah, I think when I do get around to this trilogy, I'm going to have to make time for it, because they are gigantic books. But yeah, these books, this trilogy, it's called the Century Trilogy, pretty much starting in the 1900s, and I'm not really quite positive where the third and final book ends. I want to say the Vietnam War. I'm not sure though, or maybe at least goes up to the 80s. You know what, it might go up to about the 80s if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's pretty much going through the 20th century, right? Yeah, the 20th century. I'm trying to think what the centuries are. I think it's the 20th century. And yeah, going through the World Wars and the Vietnam War, and yeah, I think the Cold War. Yeah, following like this generation of one particular family, I think. Last, I have Origin by Dan Brown. This is the latest book by Dan Brown, following his character Robert Langdon. I have already read and reviewed this book as well, so if you want more details, I suggest you go watch that video. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I always enjoy the Robert Langdon books. They're just really fun and entertaining, and I always kind of learn something a little new, you know, about religion or history or symbols of some sort. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. So that's it for this book haul. In the comments below, have you guys read any of these books? Do you want to read any of them? Just let me know your thoughts down below. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.